Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you and assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine and having a good health. Today in this video we are going to revise what we have read in the whole week. So now we will quickly go through this chapter which we have studied in this whole week. Unit number 8 are amazing spare parts. So let's start. In this chapter we have read about our spare parts. Basically spare parts means the extra parts or that kind of parts of any body of any object that can be replaced when they are damaged. Now in our body system, just like you have gone to the repairing shop or mechanic shop or workshop of any vehicle, for example bike. If any of your part of your bike is damaged, you will go to the mechanic and you will ask him to repair it. So he will take that part from a spare shop, he will buy it from there. So why is that called a spare part? Because it can be replaced by a new similar part when it is damaged. Likewise, we also have some spare parts in our body that we can replace when they get damaged. So first of all, let's talk about our body, that our way of living is like 100 years old, and some of our body parts just keep on replacing themselves. Much of our body starts to grow when we get adult or when we get to grow in the age of 2, 3, 4. For example, when a baby is born, he has no teeth, and his teeth starts to grow out when he is 6 months or 1 year old. So in this case we have much of our body that is less than 10 years old. Now let's talk about our skin, that our skin is the largest organ in our body. It replaces itself when it is damaged or when it is cut down. For example, when you have seen that you get a cut on your finger, and after some days you see that the wound is disappeared. There is no wound no more. What happens is that your skin starts to repair itself automatically due to the help of white blood cells that help to fight against the infections or diseases, and they start to grow the skin again. Dead skin cells fall off our skin when the new ones grow, and the lifetime of the skin cell is about 3 weeks. In our whole lifetime, we leave behind about 47 kilos of waste skin. For example, when we have waste skin or when we have dry skin, our skin falls off or it rashes. So in this way we leave behind 47 kilos of waste skin in our whole life. Now the weight of the skin of a grown person is having a weight of 3 big heavy winter coats. So this is the biggest organ in our body. Then we have a hair. Talking about it, so we also know that our hair cannot stop growing. We have read this in the chapter in the class, that our hair cannot stop growing. Our hair and the other thing, that is our nails. These two things do not stop growing until our lifetime. We have about 100,000 hair, and in 1 year a human grows about 12 kilometers of hair. That is about 1,000 kilometers in a lifetime. So if we will not cut our hair, it will grow so long. Then we have nails that have 28 meters of length if we will not cut them in our life. So that is why we have to keep cutting our nails too. Now let's talk about our blood that keeps on changing. As we eat food or we drink juices, our body keeps on making new blood, and the old blood replaces by the new blood. So the red blood cells help us carry the food in all our body, and the white blood cells, as I told you earlier, that they help us in fighting against the diseases or the infections. The life cycle, the life period of a blood cell is about 6 months, whereas I told you that the life of a skin cell is about 3 weeks. Now there are some other things in our body that replace themselves. For example, teeth, but we cannot replace them again and again. We just have two chances of having naturally good teeth. That first we have the milk teeth that we grow when we are 6 months or 1 year old. The next time we have the adult ear, the permanent teeth are in the age of 7. Most of the children have their teeth fallen off at the age of 8, 9, 10 or maybe 6. So they are different ages of every person, but the average age is 7 years old when the first natural teeth, the milk teeth, falls off and we get to grow the stronger adult teeth. After that, we do not have any natural chance to get those teeth again, so we have to take them with care. Now, some of our body parts are in pairs. For example, eyes, we have ears, then we have arms, legs, and lungs, kidneys. So these are some of the parts that we have in pairs. And why are these parts in pairs? Because if God forbids any of them gets damaged, then we have the other one to live a normal life. So many people in the world are having even one organ just replaced because due to any illness or any accident it gets damaged, but the other one is in a good condition and they can live a full life. There was a doctor whose name was Dr. Christian Barnard, who replaced a man's heart with a woman's heart who had been killed in an accident. This happened in 1967. He tried to replace the heart so many times, but in the first few attempts he failed. But he kept on trying and he succeeded. He found difficulty in the immune system, as the immune system is the system which helps us to fight against the diseases, and this is the shield in our body that protects us from any harmful thing. Now the science has advanced so much that we can even get the transplant of liver or heart or any other organ in our body. A transplant is a process in which there is a donor who donates a body part to any other person who needs it. So that part is removed from the donor's body and is replaced in the receiver's or the person who needs it in his body. But if we talk about the heart, then we can also have a donor of heart. We can also have heart transplant. But if there is no donor, if there is no person who is going to give you the heart, who is going to donate the heart, then you still have another chance of living a life with an artificial organ. That artificial organ is somewhat like a heart that pumps the blood in your body, and that is made up of metal or plastic. Medical technology is improving all the time, and even the science fiction stories about a bionic man or woman could become true. That bionic man is that whose human body is completely taken over by the electronic components. For example, Iron Man, you may have seen that movie. So in that movie you can see that there is a man who is a human, but his body has so many electronic components. So that was a bionic man. This is all we have read in this chapter. There were some difficult words which you have underlined during the class and you might have written down in your notebooks. Talking about the words meanings which we have done in this chapter, the first word we have over here is replacing. Replacing means to put in the place of other. The second word we have over here is mend. It means to repair something. Then we have the third word, vessels. The vessels we are talking here are those which we have in our body. So it means a tube in which a body fluid circulates. For example, veins in which our blood circulates. Then we have the fourth word, replaceable. It means something that can be replaced. The fifth word is immune. Immune means the secure system, or the system that secures against something. Attempt. The next word is attempt, which means to make an effort or to do something. The seventh word is transplant. It means the act of removing something from one place and placing it or putting it into another location. For example, I told you the heart transplant or liver or kidney transplant. So where there is a donor and there is a receiver. Then we have the word suppressing. Suppressing means to hold back, holding down something. The ninth word is artificial. Artificial means something that is not made naturally, that is man-made. Donated means to give away something for a good cause. Improving. The 11th word is improving, which means getting better. Then the 12th word is fiction. Fiction means something that is based on imagination and that is not real. Then we have the last word, bionic, which means a thing or a human body that is replaced by electronic components. These were all the words meaning which we have done, and the word sentences were given to you in the homework, so you might have done in your notebooks. Now coming to page number 94, on which we have reading comprehension exercises. First we have exercise A, in which we have to complete the table with the correct words from the box. The words in the box are eyes, nails, skin, arms, kidneys, blood, hair, lungs, teeth and legs. So in the table, in the first column, we have parts that grow. We have to tell the parts which grow from these words. So the parts that grow in our body are nails and hairs that keeps on growing until we die. Then we have the next column in which we have to write down the parts that replace themselves. So the parts that keeps on replacing themselves in our body are the skin, blood and teeth. But the teeth replace themselves only 2 times. The blood and skin keeps on changing or replacing itself or repairing or mending itself. Then we have the last column, parts in pairs. Now the parts that are in pairs in our body are legs, legs, kidneys, eyes, lungs and arms. These are the parts that are in pairs in our body. So, and why are these parts in pairs? Because if God forbids any of them gets damaged, we can still live with the other one. We still have a chance. Coming towards the question answers, on page number 94, exercise B, we have to answer these following questions. The first one is, at which age in our lifetime are we likely to have naturally good teeth? So the answer to this question is, we get only 2 chances of having naturally good teeth. Our first teeth start to fall out when we are 7 years old and our stronger adult teeth grow in their place. The second question is, what are the red and white blood cells in our body for? Now there are 2 different types of blood cells in our body, white blood cells and red blood cells. The answer is, red blood cells carry food to all different parts in our body. This is the job of red blood cells, and the white blood cells help us fight against the infections or diseases. The third question is, the heart can be transplanted from another body. What is the other way of replacing the heart? So the answer to this question is, heart can also be replaced by an artificial heart other than the human heart that is transplanted from another body. The next question is, how does our skin mend itself when it is damaged or cut? The answer is, dead skin cells fall out our body as the new ones grow. This is how the skin replaces and mends itself when it is damaged or cut. The last question is, why are some of our body parts in pairs? The answer is, some of our body parts are in pairs such as eyes, legs, arms, lungs and kidneys, because if any one of them gets damaged due to an accident or illness, we can still live a full life using the other one. So these were all the questions which we have done in this unit so far. and everything we have revised which we studied in this week. I hope you have understood everything. Take a lot of care of yourself, and Allah Hafiz.